What's up guys, Alex here again, and in today's video I'm going to show you some amazing Samsung Galaxy settings that you might not know, but I think everybody should know and definitely enable on their Galaxy phone. So let's not waste any time and get into the video. And the first setting is the ability to pin an app to your display. So if anybody ever wants to use your phone, maybe to watch YouTube videos or a Netflix show, but you don't trust them to leave the app and go snooping through your personal data, you can pin that app to the display so that they will not be able to leave it. And to set this up, all you want to do is go into your phone settings, hit on the little search bar and look for pin app. And right there where it says allow apps to be pinned, just go ahead and enable this feature, and now you will be able to pin apps to your display. So let's say somebody wants to use your YouTube application. You can open it up for them, and when you go into the background apps like this, you can tap on the YouTube icon and select pin this app. And that's it. This app is now pinned to your display, so you can give your phone over to whoever wants to use it, and they can freely go through the YouTube app, watch whatever videos they want, do whatever it is that they want within the YouTube app, but they will not be able to leave the app, because if they try to swipe it away, you can see that it is pinned and they need to swipe up and hold. But if they do that, it will go back to your lock screen. And of course, since they don't have your fingerprint or PIN or password, they will not be able to access any of your data, but only you will be able to unlock your phone, and now you can swipe that app away and go back to using your phone like normal. Now for this next Galaxy trick, did you know that you can schedule messages to go out at a certain time? So if you've ever forgotten to wish somebody a happy birthday or say happy Mother's Day to your mother, you no longer have to look like a bad person, because you can schedule these messages to go out ahead of time. And all you need to do is just go into your messaging app, write out whatever message you want. So let's say it's somebody's birthday coming up. I can just write happy birthday. And instead of sending this message right now, just long press on the send button, and you can see we get a schedule, and we can select when we want this to go out. So we can set it to go out later today, tonight, tomorrow, or pick a specific date. So maybe this person's birthday is October 16th. We can select that date, hit next, and then we can select what time we want it to go out. So we can do bright and early, 9 a.m. So we're one of the first people to send this message. And that's it. When you hit set, you can see that this message is now scheduled, and we can tap the send button, and it will actually stay right here until that date comes, when it will automatically be sent out. And the cool part about this is you can continue talking to this person the whole entire time, and this scheduled message will just stay there until it's ready to go out. All right, for this next Galaxy setting, did you know that in your gallery, you can lock certain albums so that nobody will be able to access them? So if you have maybe some kind of secret photos or something you don't want people to be able to find, you can lock that album so they won't be able to access it. Now to set this up, we're gonna hit on these three dots here, go to settings, swipe all the way down to the bottom where it says about gallery, and just tap on this gallery button here a whole bunch of times until you get prompted for your PIN or password. And when you enter it, you will enable a new secret feature called Gallery Labs. And when you go into here, there's a whole bunch of new settings in here. And right here at the bottom, there's an option that says album entry locks. And when you enable this, what you're gonna wanna do is just exit out of the Gallery Lab entirely to just refresh the app. And now when you go ahead and open your gallery again, you can long press on any album that you want, select more down here, and you'll see an option that says lock album. And now you can see this album is locked, so if anybody tries to access it, they will not be able to get in there without my PIN or password. And if you ever want to unlock it again, just go ahead and authenticate, hit on the three dots up here and just select unlock album. And you can see that album is accessible again. All right, now for this next Galaxy setting, you're gonna see when I bring up my power options menu, I'm gonna have a different button here that you might not have called lockdown mode. And when I tap onto this, it will lock my phone and go to my lock screen, but it's a little bit different here because it's not going to show up any notifications. So if I get any emails, text messages, or phone calls, none of it will show up here. And you can see that there's also no fingerprint scanner, and my face unlock will not work. The only way to get into my phone is to use my PIN or password. So if you're ever at a party and you're nervous about somebody, maybe trying to unlock your phone using your fingerprint while you're sleeping, or putting the phone to your face to unlock it, and you just want to put your phone into lockdown mode to be as safe as possible, this is a great feature to do that, because again, the only way to get into it is to actually use your PIN or password, which you will need to be awake for to do. So if nobody has this information, they will not be able to access your phone. And if you want to enable this feature, just go into your phone settings, tap on the search icon right here, and just look for lockdown mode. So type lockdown, and it says show lockdown mode option right there. And right here at the bottom, just go ahead and enable this feature. And you can see what it says is display a power button option that turns off extended unlock, biometric unlock, and notifications on the lock screen. So again, now you have that option in the power options menu to put your phone into lockdown mode. All right, now this next setting has to do with screenshots. So let's say you're ever on a website and you want to take a screenshot to reference it for later. So right here you can see I'm on a steak doneness website and I want to know all of the doneness levels of a steak and the temperatures. Well, what you might be doing is taking a screenshot and then swiping down a little bit to take the next screenshot and then swiping down a little bit to take the next screenshot so that you have everything. But what you might not know is you can actually capture all of this in one screenshot. And I can't believe people still don't know this, but what you want to do is just take a screenshot, and in this tooltip, you'll see this little down arrow that you can just tap on or hold, and it will keep taking a scrolling screenshot, and you can capture everything that you need in one screenshot instead of having a whole bunch of screenshots for the same thing. And then when you tap on it, it will open up and you can zoom in to see everything that you need for later. And another cool thing while we're talking about screenshots is you'll see an option here that says go to source. So if you're ever in the screenshot and you want to go back to that website, maybe this is months later and you don't remember what website it was, all you gotta do is tap here and it will take you automatically back to the website where you pulled this information from, and you can reference some other things on that same website. Such a cool feature of Galaxy phones that everybody needs to know. Alright guys, now here's a mistake that I see a lot of Galaxy users making on their phone. If you ever have a video in your camera roll and you want to maybe take a still of a certain moment within that video, maybe you want a screenshot of a specific moment, what I see a lot of people doing is going to that part of the video and then taking a screenshot. But that is actually the wrong way to do it, because you can see this screenshot has these big black bars on the top and bottom of the screenshot with this picture in here. So if you're ever going to send this to somebody, they're going to see these big giant black bars. And it's also going to be a lower resolution photo. What you want to do instead is tap on the video, and in this tooltip, you'll see this button right here that if you tap on it, it will take a proper screenshot of this moment in the video. So to show you the comparison of these two, if we go to our pictures here, you can see that this screenshot has these black bars like I talked about here, whereas this photo does not. And also, if we swipe up to go into the details, this is a 1440 by 2954 resolution photo, and it's 4 megapixels in size, whereas the other one that we took properly is a 3840 by 2160 resolution and 8 megapixels. So this is a much higher quality photo with more detail in it. So if you're ever going to be sending this photo or using it as a wallpaper, or maybe you want to print it and put it into your photo album, this is going to be a much nicer looking photo. So next time, if you ever want to take a still out of a video, this is the proper way to do it. Now you probably already know that on your Galaxy phone, if you go into your quick settings, you can enable auto rotate, and what that will allow you to do is rotate your home screen. So if you do this, you can see it goes into this landscape mode and you can use it like that. But what you might not know, that if you go back into those same auto rotate settings and this time just long press on it, you can also apply this to your lock screen. So when you enable this and then you go to your phone's lock screen, you can now flip your lock screen as well, and you can see what it does right here. And now when your phone goes to sleep and it turns on your always on display, you're gonna have this kind of standby looking mode, kind of like you have on the iPhone. You'll have this bigger always on display so that if you ever wake up at night and you need to know the time, it'll be much bigger and easier to see. But there you go guys, that's gonna do it for this video of some of the cool Samsung Galaxy settings I think everybody should know about. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for future videos to come, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.